Hello there everyone, welcome back to a brand new Doctor Who review. Today I'm going to review the audio drama called The Nightmare Fair, which is a sixth Doctor story. And this is actually meant to be a story that was originally planned to be in season 23, I believe, but due to Doctor Who's popularity and the showrunners at the time during the 80s, stopping with Doctor Who, there was no room, there was no time, and there was no space, I guess, for these stories to be released. And so after season 23, season 24 came around with Sylvester McCoy, who actually played the Doctor for 2 more years, I think 3 years, yeah, because he did season 24, 25, and 26. And obviously we have Colin Baker, who only did like 2 series or seasons, I guess. But yeah, there we go. I already reviewed a book of him, about the Sixth Doctor, which was this one, The Revolution of the Daleks. So that's very interesting. That was my first introduction to the Sixth Doctor, I guess. So that's really fun. And obviously, yeah, the Sixth Doctor also appeared in, I guess, what was it? He didn't appear in, I think, wait, was it the Power of the Doctor? I'm not quite sure. Yes, obviously he did, and also appeared in Tales of the TARDIS, which is really cool, where he reunited with his former companion Perry. Perry in this audio drama is also in this, so that's great, and she's also in this book, so that's nice. So let's talk about this, I guess, audio drama, which is the Nightmare, Nightmare Fair. So this is a story where the Doctor and Perry go to Blackpool, where they go to a fair, I guess, the rides and the visits, the sightseeing, I guess, in this beach or whatever, I don't know. So that's interesting, time to have a bit of fun, I guess, with the Doctor and Perry. And they go on some rides, but eventually find out that there is something very wrong about this place. Because when Perry and the Doctor went on a ride, Perry needed to go first, which is really weird. And yeah, sure, whatever. The Doctor says, okay, sure, go ahead, I'll follow you. Alright, great. The Doctor goes in, but never returns for some reason. Perry is really worried about that and tries to find the Doctor. But meanwhile, the Doctor has been, I guess, kidnapped or whatever, has been stolen by a few people who work for the great, magnificent celestial toy maker. Oh no, oh no, no, no. So, if you probably heard it already, I mean, the celestial toy maker is returning to the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who, played by Neil Patrick Harris. But in this, audio drama, he's also there, and obviously this is a character introduced in 1966 Celestial Toymaker serial, I guess, where this villain, I guess, makes games or plays games with his enemies, and eventually if he wins he imprisons them, and they need to do stuff for him. So there we go. So the Celestial Toymaker just is kind of like this person who wears like I guess some kind of Chinese-ish suits, but I guess his main ability is like telepathy and telekinesis. He can mind control and or make things with his mind, and hear people's minds or other people's minds. So there we go. And so yeah, that's really he's a menace, man. The guy can literally play any game and he can always win. So that's a bit annoying, I guess, because the Celestial Toymaker is a being that actually gets revealed in this, audio drama, which is really cool. It's a being from another dimension. This person tried to, I guess, flee from his own dimension because the time and space were going way faster, and he's just from another dimension, which is really interesting to hear. I mean, yeah, that makes sense, right? I always thought he was like a Time Lord, but he isn't, and that's also really interesting. So the Celestial Toymaker is actually from another dimension. So there we go, little backstory, little information there. So yeah, this Celestial Toymaker, I think this is like the second version of him, right? So we had the first one in 1966, now this one in the audio drama, and the third one is Neil Patrick Harris. So that's also really fun. Like, the Celestial Toymaker has always been a Doctor Who foe, which is really nice. So I guess, yeah, like I said, the Celestial Toymaker wants to play a game with the Doctor, but the Doctor knows, okay, this is not good. So he tries to, he tries to get himself imprisoned and befriends some kind of monster. So there we go. And yeah, there we go. I guess Perry is still looking for him, but finds out that it's this boy who has been chasing her. Not really chasing her, but more like looking at her, like, I don't know. But this boy actually wants to help her out because he always believed that there is something wrong with this carnival fair or this, nightmare fair. So there we go. So he helps her out, and they eventually find the dungeon of the the Celestial Toymaker, and obviously finds the Sixth Doctor as well. So there we go. So yeah, I guess together they try to find a solution. The Doctor plays a game with the Toymaker and eventually wins. So that's great. That's really nice. Alright. So I guess the Celestial Toymaker has been defeated once and for all. Again. I mean, he would probably never return, right? Anyway, just kidding. So yeah, that's really interesting. I mean, the first Doctor defeated him, the Sixth Doctor defeated him, and maybe the 14th Doctor, played by David Tennant, will also defeat him in the 60th anniversary specials. So I guess we just need to find out and, see, I guess. But yeah, this audio drama was really fun. Like, Colin Baker was really great as, like, the Sixth Doctor.
He can't hurt you now. I've locked him in the same sort of hollow field as he kept us in downstairs, powered by his own thoughts, locked in an endless, eternal loop.
Perry, and now I can actually hear her voice instead of, like, reading this book, which is really different, obviously. Because I know how the Sixth Doctor sounded, right, from some clips on YouTube, but I had no idea who Perry was since, I read this book, so there you go. And it's great to hear some, like, she has, like, an American accent, so that's also really cool.
Well, we can't just leave him where he is, cluttering up Blackpool for the rest of eternity. We'll get back to the TARDIS, and you can use the transdimensional stabilizer to whisk him off to somewhere he won't be noticed.
So yeah, I guess that's really nice. Yeah, the Doctor was great, Perry was great. Their other friend was also great, the one who teams up with Perry, who also had a bit of an accent, so there we go. And I guess the Celestial Toymaker, really cool. I believe the art that I used for this Celestial Toymaker is also really interesting. He has like a white big beard, so that's nice. Little bit different than the first original Toymaker that he had in 1966, which was played by Alfred from the Batman movies from in the 90s. So there we go. That's also a fun fact. Yeah, nice. But his henchman, I can't really remember his name, but it was something really, the classical name. Anyway, he was also really interesting because he also had some backstory, because he was also trapped by the Celestial Toymaker by playing a game with him. And that guy has been there and helping out the Celestial Toymaker for almost 200 years. And he can't, grow old because he's trapped by the Celestial Toymaker. And yeah, like I said, the Toymaker is a really menacing villain, man. And I can't bloody wait to see him in the 60th anniversaries episodes, obviously, because, he's a madman, bro. He's a madman who plays games. So, hey, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you later. And hopefully you enjoyed this, audio drama review. I might do lots more in the future because I really like just listening to these and hearing some different characters that I don't really know already, and getting more into the Doctor Who lore, because why not? The road to the 60th anniversary specials. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you later. Goodbye everyone, or should I say Doctor Who, I'll let you go.